Should you run multiple businesses or should you just focus on one? That's a question we get quite often. And I like to say that all advice is bad advice, because what I'm going to share might not be 100% contextual to you the way that it is to me, but feel free to adapt a broad point of view when it comes to this. We can start with some pros and cons, and maybe let's talk about the perks first. I think a lot of people will say you've got multiple revenue streams, which means you're diversifying your risk. If one venture goes face down, then there's a good opportunity that another one might be doing well, and that offsets the income for the group, essentially, and that's true. On top of that, you can also gain access to a broader network of people and synergies and opportunities, which can be quite exciting. But there is a flip side to all of this, and that is that your time and resources are going to be spread thin, leading to potential burnout. You'll face increased operational complexity, financial pressure, because all these businesses need to be funded and grown. Managing talent across various companies can become a juggling act in itself, and there's always risk in, I suppose, brand dilution if your focus starts to falter. So what's the solution? Well, I've learned not to try and do everything yourself. Find good, trustworthy partners. I'd say make sure to always try and streamline the operations of the business first, because the less variables there are to control, the less things you have to worry about that can potentially go wrong. Lastly, a business only thrives because of the people. So the number one thing, or the one skill that you need to become good at, is learning how to hire better people faster. Most companies that grow are not in the business that they actually think they are. If you're growing and scaling, then you're actually in the recruitment business first and in your industry. And if you're growing and scaling, then you're actually in the recruitment business first and your industry second. So some food for thought. Hope it helps.